G'day guys, Ethan here from Caravan HQ. Parked up behind me today, I've got the Series 3 on the move Traxx 19-foot Senator. The ultimate adventure vehicle, whether you're a young couple looking to hit the road or a grey nomad ready to do a lap around our beautiful country. Come and take a look, hey? Winning off-road van of the year 3 years in a row, the on the move Traxx is designed from the ground up, ready to tackle your next big adventure. Starting straight away with the DO35 hitch, the industry-leading product by Cruisemaster for all off-road caravans. Supporting the van across multiple different terrains, we have our 6-inch thick Australian steel A-frame. Now that does of course extend all the way to our chassis, which once again extends all the way past our rear tyres, giving us lots of structural support wherever we choose to take this van. Tucked inside that A-frame is our Elco stability control, an absolute must, whether or not you're a first-time caravaner or an experienced tower. This is designed to give you better peace of mind on those long highway drives. Moving along our A-frame, in front of our toolbox, we've got our two 9-kilo gas bottles. We keep them as the 9 kilos simply so you can go to a swap and go and change them over no matter where you are in Australia. Further along the front of the van, we've got our extra large toolbox. Generator on one side, large fridge on the other. Now at this toolbox, one thing that you will straight away notice is the re-greasable hinges. Now that's in line with the ethos of On The Move caravans, which is building a caravan to last, which means you can maintain this yourself. In a similar fashion, in our tunnel boots, you will notice all our hinges are also retensionable. Speaking of hatches, something that's signature to the On The Move brand is the absolutely enormous amount of storage that comes standard on all our Traxx models, with 3 tunnel boots at the front of the van. As we continue along the van, at the front of our van, for better weight distribution, we've got our 2 battery boxes. Those are housing 2 100 amp lithium batteries, standard in the Traxx model. Great part about our battery boxes is they are all lockable. Something that sets On The Move caravans apart from anyone else is the fact that it's a family-owned business designed for families or couples travelling. And you start to see that in the little details, such as where our 15 amp is located. Now nice and centred in the van, as much as we think you're not going to go to caravan parks often, when you do, it means you're not lifting a power cord all the way up the front of the van or all the way to the back. Being an off-grid caravan, water capacity is an absolute essential. So standard on all our Traxxes are 2 95 litre freshwater tanks, with separate filler caps to avoid any air gaps long term. Once again, touching on the little details, for our mains pressure inlet, you will notice it is a complete brass system. At the back of the van is our toilet cassette system. Now in true On The Move fashion, we've taken things a little bit further once again. And that is, as we open our toilet cassette, you will notice it's all completely sealed from the inside. That way, God forbid, if there is any failure with our cassette system, it's not going to seep all the way throughout our caravan. Making our customers' lives as easy as possible, we've also got our Swift hot water system. Self-maintaining, so you don't ever have to touch it. Coming to the rear of the van, we've got a 4-arm rear bar standard, as well as a spare tyre bolted on with a U-bracket. Now the reason we use a 4-arm rear bar is quite simple, is that if over time you decide you want an additional spare or another 2 jerry can holders, there is no further upgrades to make. Up high on the rear of the van is our Safety Dave reverse camera, designed to stay on at all times while you're driving and comes standard with a one-way microphone. That way when you are reversing, your partner can talk to you, but you can't argue back. Also located at the back of the caravan is an experienced caravaner's favourite accessory, the hot-cold outdoor shower, conveniently located at the rear to give you a little bit of privacy when it's in use. Now another key feature about the outdoor shower in all On The Move Traxxes is where we mount it, and that is directly behind the one-piece mould for our internal shower, meaning for maintenance use we can remove this outdoor shower and access all the bathroom's internal plumbing. Giving it an absolute abundance amount of external storage is an additional half boot, perfect for picnic tables or external camp chairs. For those hot summer days, we also have a nice and simple roll-out awning. Underneath that awning is our external TV box, designed so we can carry the telly from inside, put it outside and watch a little bit of the footy of a Sunday afternoon. Great part about our external TV boxes is not only do they come with a heap of extra power, but they also come with LED light switches, which means I can switch all our external lighting to anti-bug lights when necessary. As we move along the curb side of the van, we come to our main entry door. Designed with security in mind, it's built with a tri-locking system and also a security screen door. Further along the van, we've got our external picnic table. The great part about this picnic table is it is lockable, but it's also on a latch-based system. So we're not locking the table simply to keep it staying up. At On The Move, we make a really conscious effort to understand how our customers use our van, and that's how we've become known for our innovative features. One thing that you'll notice as we walk in the van is where we locate our main light switches, and that is just inside the entry door. Meaning, when I am watching a game of footy on the outside, I can go and turn all my internal lights off without having to step through and walk all the way throughout the caravan. Also at the main entryway is our custom designed squared off footwell. Wrapped around with checker plate and a full carpet base rather than your standard fiberglass, it's designed to give you better grip in wet weather. Another key feature in our entrance is the total height of our doorway. Now I'm a 6-foot bloke and I don't hit my head when I come into the caravan. An added benefit of the massive amount of storage that we get outside is also the squared off front that we get in our bedroom. Meaning when you do lie down in bed, you can sit up, read a book or have a coffee without that usual slouch that you get in most caravans. A really cool feature that comes with that is also our squared off wardrobes, meaning that when we hang a hanger inside the wardrobe, the hanger's not sitting on an angle. Adding to that storage in the bedroom, we've got 3 overhead cupboards, a drawer on each bedside, as well as a his and her wardrobe. We also have our underbed storage. Adding to the usability of our bedroom, we've got dual reading lights on either side with built-in USB points, as well as a little study nook in either robe with 240 volt and 12 volt power. Above our bed is a Dometic dust reduction system, creating an air bubble in the caravan that forces dust out rather than sucking dust in, keeping our nice white covers clear from any red dirt when we go on off-road adventures. On a hot summer day like today, where you don't feel like running the aircon, 2 Sirocco fans make the world of difference for airflow. For those that are chasing the sun, we do also have our Dometic Harrier aircon, designed to be a soft start, so it'll only need a 2 kVA generator to run that aircon. Now, as much as no one in the industry would ever like to admit it, there is one key fault with caravans, and that is we cut a massive hole in the side of the van to fit our door. To combat that, I want you to take notice of the sheer thickness of the partitions in our caravan. We actually use our partitions at On The Move as further structural support within our van. With that in mind, the largest partition is right near our main entry door. At On The Move Caravans, we hold the belief that it is the little details like this that make the world of difference. And that belief furthers into our cabinetry. The cabinetry in On The Move truly is unlike anything else. If we open up one of our lounge room cupboards, you will notice we're running dual adjustable hinges standard that are actually routed out directly into our faceplate. We're also then running double gas struts, and inside all our cupboards, they're actually sealed from the inside out, meaning any dust ingress avoids all our food and our clothes. In our CNC cut cabinetry above our lounge is the brains of this entire caravan, and that is the projector BMS system. You will notice all our fuses are conveniently labelled and they are all removable, which means if one does blow, you can replace it yourself without having to go into a local service agent. In our lounge room is a plush, extra large cafe dinette with pull-up headrests as well as lift-up footrests. Giving us plenty of power sources throughout the van, we also have a USB point, USB-C point and a dual 240 volt outlet. Moving down the centre of the van, we've got an extra large skylight, perfect for a little bit of airflow on a hot summer day. Now that does come standard with Midgie mesh as well as a shutout. The showstopper of the 19-foot centre door is its absolutely massive angled kitchen, which gives us plenty of benefits, including a heap of prep space as well as extra storage throughout. While we're talking about storage, I just want you to take note of the quality of our drawers. When we open these drawers up, you will notice they're full timber sides as well as standard on a heavy duty ball runner. The benefit of this method of construction is when I close this drawer, you'll notice how little movement there is in that drawer, meaning as you go along corrugation, it reduces vibrations that would often cause damage to our cabinetry. For appliances in the kitchen, we're running a 3 gas stove standard with an electric grill, a grill down below, as well as an oven. Adding to our appliances, when you feel like cooking something quick and easy, we also have our microwave. Storing our food, we've got the extra large Dometic 188 litre compressor fridge. Above our fridge is the main control panel for our entertainment system, and that is the Fusion sound system, meaning all our speakers are full marine grade and dual zoned, which means I can pump inside music or just the outside, depending on my preference. To the left of that is the controls for the rest of the caravan, and that's part of our projector BMS system. The projector BMS system is a nice, handy, easy to understand system that tells me all our water capacity, what's happening with our batteries, and how long I've got left at my current usage. It also allows me to turn on our water pump and also has built in a 12-volt kill switch. Adding to our theme of structural integrity, as we walk into the bathroom, our main doorway is also nice and solid. With our door, we're running a sliding timber door, as well as a locking mechanism down at the base of that door. That means when you are going along corrugation, this door's not going to move throughout the caravan. Creating an almost never-ending amount of storage in this van is the storage that comes in our bathroom. Beside our toilet, we've got 2 extra large cupboards, and then the perfect spot for spare towels or additional linen. Furthering that storage, we've got 2 overhead cupboards and 3 drawers below our sink. One of my favourite features in this van is the sheer size of the sink, giving me plenty of room to have a shave or wash my face without spilling water all the way throughout the caravan. Beside our sink, under a lift-up lid, is also our top-loader washing machine. Last but not least, in our bathroom we also have our extra large shower with a one-piece mould that's got a built-in shelf for storing your soaps, as well as beautiful black tapware. If you're looking for a caravan that's been meticulously designed around the way that customers use it rather than a simple off-the-shelf product, then come and chat to the team at Caravan HQ and look at our on the move Traxx range.